everything but ordinary over here. It's your girl Jennio.Vittles, and today I'm going to show you how to make this Not Your Mama's meatloaf.
First things first, you're going to get 2 onions, peel them and cut them. I am going to peel them and then use my dicer so it can be small little pieces so I can caramelize them faster. Into a medium-high heat non-stick skillet, I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter and about a tablespoon, or actually it looks like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add your diced onions. We're going to mix these around to get even distribution all around the pan. Then we're going to let it vibe out for a few minutes. I'm going to be adding just a little salt and pepper to my onions. I'm also going to be sprinkling in just a little paprika. Make sure you do not have your heat too high because these are smaller pieces and you want them to caramelize, not burn up. While my onions are caramelizing, into a bowl I'm going to start with my meatloaf mixture. I have about 1.5 pounds of ground beef here. Then I have 1 pound of Italian sausage that I'm going to add. I'm going to mix my meat together, and then I'm going to season it first. We're not going to use the typical seasoning because I said this is not your mama's meatloaf, so it's going to have tons of flavor, okay? Exciting to those taste buds. I'm going to be mixing a few different seasonings here. I'm going to be using Weber's Flavor Bomb Burger. And I'm going to say I'm about to use maybe a tablespoon of each. Maybe 2. I don't know exactly because y'all know I measure to the spirit tells me. So I'm coming in with the Kinder's Buttery Burger Blend. Brazilian Steakhouse, one of my favorites. I run through these. It's almost time for me to get some more, so I'm going to use the rest of this. And lastly, I'm going with my boy Trader Joe. Using this 21 season salute, just a little in there. Now, I know it looks like a lot on top, but we haven't mixed this in to get throughout the meat, so it'll be just fine. Okay, get your hand in there and start mixing those seasonings throughout the meat. We're going to be adding in 2 eggs. Let's see if your girl can do it. You see the skill? One here. Okay. Instead of breadcrumbs, I'm going to be adding in some panko. Let's say about 1 cup to 1.5 cups, or as much as you need to make sure it's all binding together. This is not your mama's meatloaf, so we added some cheese cubes in here, okay? All right, our onions are now a beautiful caramel color. So we're going to add these. We're going to let it cool off for just a minute, and then we're going to add these to our meatloaf mixture. I have everything in the bowl here. I need to mix everything together, and then we're going to make our loaves to put in the oven. We got our meatloaf formed in the pan here. Doesn't have to be pretty because we're going to pan sear this after it's baked up, so we're not putting any sauce in there because we're making a homemade mushroom gravy. Okay, this is going to be fire. Have your oven on 375. We're going to bake this for about 45 minutes. What the meatloaf was looking at straight out the oven. We're going to let it cool for a few minutes. I cannot just tell you now, this is going to be delicious. Look at the cheese in here. Got all the flavors. If you could just smell it, it's about to be bomb. We're gonna let it cool for a minute so we can pan sear this. Now that this is cool, we're gonna cut into it so we can get this seared. And then my favorite part, time to eat. Okay, I'm not gonna cut it too thick. That's a decent size. Okay,
You're going to pan sear those, and then you're going to pair with mashed potatoes, and then the gravy that'll be in a separate videos. Like, share, follow, repost, and guess what? Tell everybody we got hate over here. Enjoy.